I hurt myself today.
What's going on, guys? My name is Yellow SKV Tech, and I am playing some Forza 3 in preparation for Forza 4, and I'm doing another Nurburgring lap. This time I'm in the Mosler MT900S, which you saw there, completely stock, and anti-lock brakes and manual shifting, and that's it. At least that's the main stuff. Everything else is off. So I really like this car. This is actually my very first lap or anything ever driving this car in the game, and at the beginning it's a little rough, especially since I've been playing a lot of Formula 1 2011. Not only that, but getting used to this car in the game. I had a hard time trusting the car at the beginning, but I think I improved towards the end. So, yeah, I don't know. But there's a couple things I just want to talk about the car and whatnot, and I'm sure you're going to get a little bit of the actual engine noise towards the end if you want to stick around till then, or if you want to just fast forward and not hear me and just hear the car. It sounds pretty good in the game, actually. And I think part of the reason why is it's powered by a Chevy LS7 out of a Corvette. I'm not a big Corvette fan. In fact, I would never buy one, and if I was given one, I would sell it immediately. But this power plant has a lot of potential, and the car that also uses this power plant, this engine, is the Ultimate GTR, which is a sick car. It's actually a car that me, my dad, and my brother were going to go in on for a while, and had it all set, and then heard some stories and different things that made us back out and go with the Caterham R400 instead. Just too many benefits towards that car, but that's a whole different story. If you want to hear more about that, I guess let me know in the comments. But that Ultimate GTR is powered by the LS7, and this Mosler actually puts out right around 550 horsepower. I'm not quite sure what the game says, but that's the last I heard about the car. I should probably look this kind of stuff up before, but I'm pretty sure that's really close. And 550 horsepower in this car is just amazing. And one of the cool things that this car improves over that Ultima from that comparison is the Mosler has a carbon fiber monocoque chassis, which is just so sick, which is in something is in different cars like the Carrera GT and the McLaren SLR, and it's just amazing. That's just such a sick thing to have in a car when you think about it. That whole chassis being monocoque of carbon fiber, it's just amazing. So that's one cool thing that this car has going for it. And I think in the U.S. they actually use the brakes off of Corvette as well. So they're pretty good brakes, and nothing crazy, but they definitely get the job done, I'm sure. I'm not quite sure what to put on them in Europe. I know they do the Corvette brakes in America just for the ease of service, but I don't know. This car has a lot of potential, and I'm sure it would be a blast to drive in real life. But in the game, which I'm sure you guys are a little bit more concerned about than my babblings about the car, the car feels really neutral in the game. I'm getting a little bit more used to it by now in the lap. At the beginning it was a little rough, but it's a really cool car, and the number one thing is it does feel really neutral. And not only does it feel neutral, but the power is anywhere. Down low, you can just get on the gas and be in any gear. Say right here, I think I should have done a second. I definitely could have done that corner in third. It just has lots of low-end power, and which really helps you and makes it easier to drive. You don't have to be revving it out and have it in that perfect power band all the time. You can just get it in a decent gear, not too high obviously or too low, which makes it sound kind of hard, or that's kind of a counterintuitive statement, but I guess, third gear you can get lots of power even in tighter corners. Right here is actually a good example. The car rotates pretty well. Turn in is a little slow, but then it just keeps on turning right there. So that hairpin's really tight and hard to do in a lot of cars without sliding a little bit on purpose. So I don't know. Other than that, definitely check out this car in the game, and definitely in Forza 4 if it's in there. I haven't seen a confirmation of it. I might have missed it though. But yeah, it's a pretty cool car, and not my favorite. I like the Chevy power plant. Obviously, like I said, it has so much potential, but I'm not a big fan of putting engines like that in cars. And I know that sounds ridiculous because my Caterham's got a Ford engine in it. My British car has a fucking Ford engine in it, but I don't know. I'm on the fence about this car. It looks amazing. It looks kind of something like a mix between a Le Mans car and a Saline S7. Call me crazy, but the front end, it looks pretty Saline like me. I don't know what the fuck, but yeah, I don't know. So I'm not sold on the car completely. In this price range, I have a lot of other cars that I think I'd stick with a little bit quicker. The price that I've seen on it, I want to say 350,000, right around there, maybe a tiny bit lower. I don't know, 315 or something. That's just a lot of money, and the things you can get for that, I would have a hard time choosing this car. I'm sure it's special, but is it $350,000 special? I guess you got to ask that yourself, but I think I'd side with getting a. Even you could get a 997 second gen GT3 RS and only spend half the money for this car. So I don't know. That's something to think about, and that's MSRP. That's 145. I'm not quite sure what it actually is. It's right around there. So that's way under. So you could buy 2 of those and not even have a problem. So I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at on that. It's just hard to justify, but it's definitely a special car. So I don't know. Check it out in the game. Definitely in Forza 3, or sorry, in Forza 4. And that's about it, guys. I'm gonna cut out here as hopefully you can get sick of my voice and want to hear this engine. It sounds pretty sick in the game. It honestly does. So yeah, check that out. That's about it, guys. My name's Yellow SKV Tech, and until next time, I'll see you later. Peace out.